everybody, it's Critter Stitcher here, and I'm here today with another video. So today's video is just one of my regular update videos. So I do plan on trying to do these videos bi-weekly, but you know, sometimes life gets the best of you, such as for the past 3-ish weeks now, at the zoo we've been very busy with getting the zoo ready to open, so we've been cleaning exhibits, raking leaves, and just doing regular maintenance as we get ready for opening day, which was April 1st. So we've had two very good weekends that were very busy as well. So we usually open with Oz, who is our spotted leopard, and we threw a little birthday party for him. So we made him enrichment. So enrichment is something that you give an animal that helps them provoke a natural response. And the natural response, usually we want it to be positive, such as them sniffing something or evoking a natural behavior, such as for a leopard, which would be sniffing, kind of like attacking. And yeah. So I will definitely post pictures and videos from his birthday party here. All very fun for both us, the keepers, and for the animals, as well as for the guests. So yeah, so that was fun. And then in some sad news, unfortunately, my grandmother passed away. She had a stroke, and then the next day she was gone. So that's also been kind of something that's been on my mind lately too. And towards the end of the month will be her memorial and her burial. So that's, yeah. It's a tough loss, for sure. Especially for my mom, because she was my grandmother's primary caretaker, so she's taking it a bit hard. She's doing okay, but she's definitely not her usual cheerful self. So hopefully she will come back to her normal cheerful self soon. Yeah, it kind of comes and goes in waves. Anyways, so that's kind of what's been up with me. Yep. So that's why this video is a week late, because there's just been a lot riding on me. But yeah, so enough of life updates, and let's get to stitching. So I've still been very busy working on my stitching as well, because it's something that I like to do daily and helps just keep anxiety and any feeling down kind of at bay. It definitely helps me with that. So yeah, so oh yeah, my last video was in March, so I've made quite a bit of progress on my Birds to the Boughs piece by Lindy Stitches. So this is what it'll look like when it's done. So I'm using this as a wedding sampler for my husband and I. We got married last August, and the goal is to have this done by our first wedding anniversary, which will be August 20th. So I've been trying to make some good progress on it. Sometimes it's definitely harder on some days than others. So this is where I've gotten so far. I got the first 2 pages are done, and I'm up here working on the 3rd page. So it is a third way done. And also, I also added a little customization. So around this, I wrote around the initials, it has JG, which is my maiden initials, and then DW, which is Dan's initials. And then I also added our wedding date. I stitched it in, and that was a custom thing that I did. So I was very happy with how that came out. It definitely took a couple tries to get it right, but I made it, and I love how it came out. I think it looks really good. Yeah, and then I've been working on this top border. So this is the, kind of like the halfway point of the top border is right here. Kind of right here. Yeah. This is the halfway point of the whole top border, and of the whole series is like right down this way. So it's pretty exciting to have like half of the top border done. So yeah. This is Birds to the Bows from Lindy Stitches. This needle minder is from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This is a, Kim's Needle Minders? Clay by Kim Needle Minder. Thought I just happened to get really lucky and got it. And then this is a little owl that I think I got, from Janet 3 Owl Threads. I want to say that, but I could be wrong. Anyways. So yeah. And then this is all stored in a project bag that I made myself. It's my first project bag that I made. It is not perfect by no means, but I'm pretty proud that I made it. So yeah. Alright. So next I have been working very hard on Will You Be My Neighbor from the Frosted Pumpkin. So this is where I'm at on this guy, or I think it's a lady actually, on this girl. So yeah, so I'm very close to having this done. I just have the little top border up here, which is 2 little mittens, a little heart in the center, and then I think there's 2 little sheepies up here. And then there's just a line border that goes all the way around it. So I am really hoping to have this done by the end of the week. Maybe even tomorrow, as I have tomorrow off, and I plan to spend most of it stitching. So hopefully tomorrow. Yeah. So that is Will You Be My Neighbor from the Frosted Pumpkin, and the needle minder is the matching needle minder that came out with the pattern from the Frosted Pumpkin as well. So yeah. And then on March, was it March? Where's my little book? Here it is. Alright. And then on March 29th was International Mermaid Day. So I pulled out Mermaid Undine and got a few stitches in her as well, as I am a very big mermaid fan. Ariel is I want to say my spirit animal. I basically wanted to be Ariel when I was a kid. I had a little Ariel dress that I absolutely lived in. My mother said she had a hard time getting me out of that dress. But yeah, so I put in a couple stitches in Mermaid Undine. This is a Fabrics by Stephanie fabric. I don't remember what the color was, but I'll put it down here. And then what I got done was I was working on this little upper fin right here. Yeah. Oh, let me pull out what she's gonna look like when she's done. So yeah, this is what she'll look like when she's done. So I do have a goal to get her done by the end of the year as well. So we'll see. Yeah, I do have, yeah. So yeah, so that's Mermaid Undine. She is a Nora Corbett, so she's gonna get all blinged up too as well. So there'll be lots of beads and fun. So I'm very much looking forward to that part as well. Yeah, and she is stored in a bag from Chicken Boots, which they are unfortunately no longer are in business. They're no longer making bags, but you can still buy the bag patterns. But yeah, this was a special Harry Potter edition of the Niffler that they released a couple of years ago. That came with a bunch of fun things. Yeah. So those have been my whips. Unfortunately, I do not have any finishes. Hopefully next video there will be some. But yeah, so that's all I have for whips. Next we're gonna move on to, I guess, plans. So, plans are going to be, obviously, finish up this lady. Hopefully I get this done tomorrow. If I do, I will definitely post it on my Instagram, which is the Stitchy Zookeeper. I'll also link that below. But yeah, so this is Will You Be My Neighbor. I'm gonna continue chugging my way through, Birds to the Bows. I hope to get a page finish by the end of April as well. So what that page finish would accomplish in case would be very unorganized. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Anyways, the page finish would encompass. Did I put it back in here? No. Where did the cover page go? I just had it. Oh, here it is. So the next part would of the page encompasses basically from like here to here, and then it's mostly going to be these words in the top part of this. So like from here over, it will be that. So I hope it kind of goes pretty quickly because most of it is words, and words tend to go pretty quick. So hopefully I'll also get that done by the end of April. Then I'll move on to the next part, which will be this part. But yeah, so I'm chugging along on that. And yeah. So, oh, and then other plans I have is I'm gonna work on basket. So I hope to get this done as well. Once I finish Will You Be My Neighbor, I will then work on Basket by Lizzie Kate. I had originally planned to start this on Easter, but since I work on Sundays, I worked on Easter. I just wasn't able to have time to get it started. And then I decided I really want to, because Will You Be My Neighbor is so close to the finish, that I just really wanted to get that done, and then I'll have this done. So hopefully this will get started tomorrow. If not, it'll get probably started Saturday. But yeah, so that's this. And then I'm also going to plan on hopefully maybe working on, I would love to also work on, come on. Come on. Is this working? Why isn't this opening? Alright, I'll have to figure that out why that got stuck. Zipper got stuck on my project bag. Anyways, and then I would like to work on my Bird Crush Stellar J, also from Lindy Stitches. So that's the sky. This was, I was part of the club as it was getting released last year. So this is what the stitched pieces look like, and this is the bird and the picture it's based off of. And then this is my progress that I have. Yeah. So yeah, so I just like to get some more couple stitches done on him as well. Nothing too spectacular, just a progress. As it's spring and the birds are coming back, so I'm feeling very springy and the springy patterns as well. Yeah, so that's also from Lindy Stitches as well. She stitches a lot of birds, so she's a big bird nerd as well as I am. So I definitely like a lot of her patterns for sure. All right, and then on where'd my book go? Oh, here it is. And then on April 25th is World Penguin Day. As you may or may not know, penguins are one of my all-time favorite animals, and my main goal in life is to be a penguin zookeeper. I would love for that to happen. I am kind of working on that as Mystic Aquarium in Mystic, Connecticut. They have penguins, and one day I hope to work for them and be a penguin keeper there. New England Aquarium also has penguins as well. However, there is a height requirement to work in there, to be a keeper there, and I am too short. Yes. So yeah, so on International World Penguin Day, I am going to start Lizzie Kate's, oh come on, where is it? Lizzie Kate's Cold Noses. This was an exclusive from the Silver Needle in the summer of 2018 that they kind of held exclusively to their, I think it was Lizzie Kate did a class there. Linda Albright, I believe is the name. And when she released it, I was so disappointed I couldn't get it because it's so cute. But Silver Needle eventually released it, and I was like, as soon as they released it to the public, I ordered it so fast. So yeah, so I'm going to start this on April 25th in celebration of International Penguin Day. I think it's like World Penguin Day, International World Penguin Day. Yeah, so I plan on starting that as well. And I did buy the called for fabric as well, which is this really pretty sparkly blue. So yeah. And there's a bunch of parts to it as well. So this should be big enough for all of it. I believe the called for fabric is, those are the finishing instructions. What is the called for fabric? Doesn't say. That's weird. Anyways, that is the called for fabric because that's a custom cut also from the Silver Needle as well. Backstitch. Yeah, it doesn't say. Interesting. Alright, well. Guess I will figure that out and I will report next time on what that fabric is. On what this fabric color is. But it's very pretty. It's also sparkly too. Yeah, so that's all I have for plans. We'll move on to haul or stitchy mail. So for stitchy mail, the rest of my what's it called? Nashville pre-orders came in from Bush Mountain Stitchery. So I had ordered the Christmas Joy ornament kit from Praiseworthy Stitches. So it's kind of fun how it comes with this little ornament and then all the fun things and embellishments and threads to stitch it. So maybe I'll stitch that for this Christmas. And then I also ordered the Nashville Needlework Cookbook, which I'm not sure where that went right now, but that's alright. I know that was very limited, and I'm not sure if there's any more left. If so, you can probably check with your local needlework shop. They might still have some copies. Oh, here it is. They might still have some copies of this. It's called Happiness is Homemade. So there's a bunch of recipes in here, but the other thing is that there's a bunch of little mini patterns from different designers. And there's definitely a bunch of cute ones in here that some I would love to stitch at one point. Yeah. So that's Happiness is Homemade, and they come out with this every year. And this is produced by Yarn Tree, which I believe is who puts on the Nashville Needlework show. But yeah, so a lot of these recipes are given to the many vendors and the designers that go to the show. Yeah. And then I also ordered some floss for the penguins, but you know, floss can't travel alone, so I also added a Just Nan. I'm obsessed with these Just Nan little critters. I think they are so cute. So I try to kind of order them every once in a while, periodically. So this is Little Hedgie. So it's a little strawberry finish, but looks like a little hedgehog, and he's just so cute. So yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to stitch him, but I kind of more collect these than actually stitch them. Yeah, but he's super cute. And then I also kind of ordered some sort of stitchy, but not directly stitchy items as well. So I bought these really fun sparkly pens from Michaels. So I do a lot of journaling. I have the stitching journal and planner from the Black Needle Society. So I do a lot of writing in these, and I like fun pens, so I bought some fun sparkly pens. And yeah, to write in those, plus as well as write my notes and plans for my Flosstube videos as well. And then I also ordered these pins. So they are from the Peppermint Narwhal. So they did a run of like, they do a lot of Kickstarter. So this was like a Make 100 where they only produce 100 and then they number them. So this is the Sun Bear and the Moon Bear. So the Sun Bear is named for the golden patch of fur on its chest, which resembles the rising sun. And then the Moon Bear is also known as the Asiatic black bear, is named for the crested shape patch on its fur on its chest. And then I also ordered the American black bear because one of my first experiences as I was in school learning how to be a zookeeper was feeding the black bears at Zoo New York in Watertown, New York, which is the school that which is the zoo that my school up in Watertown, New York, which was Jefferson Community College, which is where the zoo technology program that I went to. So that's the zoo, and the first time, so I was with the keeper, who I was paired up with, was the black bear keeper. And one of our first experiences was she had us feed peanuts, hand-feed peanuts to these black bears who were kind of coming out of hibernation. But they took the peanuts so gently, and I was just so shocked. It was just so sweet, and I just did not expect them to take it so sweet and gently. And that's just something I'll never forget. So that's why I got the black bear pin, because it kind of resembles that. But I plan on turning these into needle minders. What I'm going to put the project on, I have no idea, but I had to. Anyways, so Peppermint Narwhal is a art company. They make a bunch of stickers and cards and like stationery, and every year they come out with a fun calendar. And they do a lot of conservation and raising awareness for animals, as both the sun bear and the moon bear are vulnerable in the wild. So they do a lot of conservation. So that's Peppermint Narwhal, and I will also link them down below. And that is, and they also came with this really fun sticker. So the narwhal is a real-life whale, actually, that lives up in the Arctic Circle. And they have this horn, so they're called unicorns of the sea. This horn, which is a modified tooth that pops up through their head skin. Narwhals are really weird, but narwhals also are special as well to me, is because every year my teacher, the professor has, as a tradition, every class of the zoo technology program votes on what they want to call their class mascot. So my class mascot was a narwhal. So that's why I also like Peppermint Narwhal too, and just narwhals in general. And so that's that. So that is all I have for today for haul. I also got my Black Needle Society subscription box as well, but I'm actually using the box to prop up my video camera. I did do a separate video of that, so if you want to watch that, you can, just to see what everything I got was in there. And that is everything I have so far. I have today, so everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and have a great rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you in 2 weeks. Alright, bye everybody, have a great rest of your day, and stay stitchy. Bye!